Hello, I want to welcome you all to a very special podcast. This is the first podcast the alumni is doing in the podcast room, donated by the alumni. And I want to invite a very, very special gang of passionate individuals. Please come on to the frame, please, all of you.
Hi, I'm Ramesh from 1980 batch 10th standard.
Hi, I'm Archana, 2002, 12th standard.
Hi, I'm Anupama, 1982, 10th standard.
Hi, I'm Vivek from the 1982 batch of 10th.
Hi, I'm Prakash from 1986, 10th batch.
Hi, I'm Kaushik Chakraborty from 1987 10th and 1989 12th.
Hi, I'm Ravi Kiran from 86 10th and 88 12th.
Archana, I must tell you the origin of this logo. It was created by my batchmate Naga Joyce and his daughter, who is also an alumni of our school. And this was his creation. And unfortunately, we lost him a year and a half ago.
Vivek, I would like to tell you that in this room we saw the first cricket match between India and West Indies, which happened in Chinnaswamy Stadium in 1974.
Yeah, I very well remember it. It was a black and white TV, and you could see the people dancing around. The figures used to go up and down. So it was a very jolly time we had seeing those.
Hey, what was this room? I think we have seen this go through a lot of transformation and journeys.
Yeah. This room was actually the music room. We used to
At
come
that
and-
one time.
Yes, it started when we were students.
Correct.
It was a music room where Singarma ma'am, she used to actually learn mridangam along with us, and we would ask her. I mean, normally women don't play, but she said, "I have to motivate the students," and that is why she was learning along with us. So, fantastic.
Yeah.
teacher
And
she
then
was.
it became, all of a sudden on fine day, it became VP's room.
VP's room, yes.
So
yes.
Jayalakshmi,
Madam.
ma'am, she was the VP.
Yes.
So she used to stand over here and
Correct.
she used to direct the students
Yes,
around here.
yes,
So
yes.
that was a big transformation.
Yeah. Now we see this place. Wow.
Yeah.
What a transformation.
But when I was in my 11th or 12th standard, I remember this was the computer lab. There was a big dabba put,
Huh.
one big screen and all that. And Ramamani ma'am, our maths TGT teacher there, that time she was handling it. And it was an air-conditioned room with all carpet and all that. And we were all made to stand outside in a queue. When I came in, she said, "Don't try anything very smart. Where I tell you, you just do that." So she said, "You press any of those keys." I pressed one of the alphabets, and it popped up there on the screen. He said, "Yeah, this is the computer." But
Go.
after that, again, this became a vice principal's room.
Correct.
Yeah.
But then it also became kind of a a storeroom or kind of a room to print question papers and other things. But when principal sir requested us to do podcast room, and we asked him for a suitable space, he readily gave away this room, and this room got transformed from literally a storeroom kind of thing where a lot of stuff was kept, and it's got really transformed into this space, which is acoustically very good, soundproof, echo proof,
And all in less than a month.
all less than in a month.
Yeah.
And he did everything possible in his powers to make sure this happens.
Exactly.
Absolutely, we should be thankful to the current principal, Mr. Anil Kumar, to having really encouraged us to go ahead and do this podcast.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi,
Um,
Archana.
Hi, Anupama. Hi, Ravi. Hi, Kaushik.
Hi, Archana.
A few of us have gathered here today to take you back or down the memory lane about our school, Kendritere Malleshwaram, and about the events that have happened so far and what we have planned for you in the upcoming months. I want to start with something really interesting, which I have noticed in this bunch of people. As I walked in last Sunday, I saw a bunch of alumni playing volleyball, and it really surprised me that the energy that they have even so many years after school. And I really want to ask you about this. How did this event start?
It started in 2018 when we had the first Inter-Alumni Federation Games in KVAC, and we decided to participate, and we got a bunch of alumni from, I think, from the age of 20 to the age of 50, 2050s, and we all participated in various games, basketball, volleyball, and even cricket. And we had the support of the then principal, Ms. Bhanumati, and we started practicing in school and participate in the games in ASC and in NAL the following in 2019. And after that, we've continued to play, except for the 2 years break during COVID.
I think it goes back much earlier to that.
Really?
So we used to meet on 26th January. Just some bunch of us come to the school, look at the school program. After that, have an informal gathering. And then we started thinking where all our batch, our classmates are today. And they're spread all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to get as many of us together. And the best way to do that is start some activity. So that's how we had this idea of, okay, let's start meeting in the school to play something. Okay, that's how the idea started. And then we actually came together, gave a proposal to the school that we'll improve the volleyball court. And that's how, once people started coming together, started donating some money to get the volleyball court together, then people started playing. And then now we have people from various batches, including people from the 1990s or even 2000 born, and we were all 50 plus, and we all play together.
That's very fascinating, actually.
And it's really like a family. We have all bonded like a family, and we wait for these. Actually, everybody keeps saying that it's a Sunday that relieves all the stress of the week. The games that's in the
For a
volleyball.
person like me, that's the only day I get to do some exercise, and playing volleyball is a good exercise.
Yeah.
I see that all of you do not belong to the same batch, right? So how does this diverse group of people even come together? What are the events that have brought you all together like this?
Looking at all the people around in the group of alumni over here, there is no distinction between which batch you are or how senior you are or how junior you are. It's the school affinity and the bondness and the friendship which brings us together.
Yeah, I think these informal gatherings to formal gatherings happening over a period of 1 decade, that is starting from 2009 up to 2017, the sequence of events that if you look at, 2009 there were gatherings happening of 30-40 alumni from various batches on the 26th of January.
Very informal.
It was very informal. There was no kind of a association formed then. Even if it was there, it was not registered as a body. And then in between, some of the like-minded, we decided to have a trust which would take up projects for the school.
What you realize is, when you start off, when you're in school, there is you're in a certain class, and there are seniors and then seniors. And as you grow in life, as you age, the gap starts diminishing. And the only thing that remains is the culture of the school.
I agree.
You're all
bond.
been in the same
Yeah.
environment.
The bond, the
The
affinity.
memories are all so intertwined, exactly the same. Okay, they are not different. You forget whether a person was your classmate or your senior.
Or
You would have
junior.
seen him, you would have played with him, maybe in the school team, or you would have participated in a song on the stage. At that point of time, you don't really think you're a senior or a junior.
Well said.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what the feeling that we get now.
So, Vidyalaya Management Committee provided us a platform where we, as an alumni, could connect directly with the school management. And one of us sit on that as one of the members of the committee. So that is when Golden Jubilee was supposed to be celebrated by school in 2016. That didn't happen. Okay, by the school as an official program. Whereas the school was given the son to organize the Golden Jubilee of the Sangatan, KV Sangatan. So we put across a proposal to the Vidyalaya Management Committee that if you permit us, the alumni would like to celebrate the Golden Jubilee
I see.
of the school. They were very happy, but we said we need time because we need to bring in more people and we need to collect a lot of funds to celebrate at that large scale.
For the school, it's the Sangaton. But for us, it's just this school. Right?
Correct.
We want to celebrate this school and not Sangatam. Yes, Sangatam is there as the parent organization, but we are more attached to this particular school. So we need to celebrate this school.
Totally agree. So you mentioned the Golden Jubilee in 2017. I think that's when I met all of you. That is a big event.
Yes.
How did you all pull such a big event off?
Whereas the trust was already registered and was doing its activities of projects. But then when we had to do this kind of an event, we needed to have a formal association because the money had to be collected, funds had to come in, sponsorships had to come in. So that is when we decided we will have the alumni association, Kendra Vidyalaya Malleshwaram Alumni Association. That is when we started reaching out to various batches.
Before the association, we had just the trust. And that was primarily for doing something good for the school. It was collecting funds for maybe furniture or some infrastructure. But once the association came in, then came in all the social interaction. Okay, a lot of people from different batches came in, and then they pulled their friends in, and that's how our network started growing. Then we all came together, decided, yes, we're going to celebrate this year's Golden Jubilee.
So I heard about the Golden Jubilee and what a huge success it was. Why is there a need to celebrate a Diamond Jubilee, which is happening, on 8th August? Why are we doing this again?
That's a very good question that you asked. Haven't we grown up? So many others have become older. We have become old. We have lost many. I think it's a very right number, 60 years, 60 batches out of the school, and so many senior citizens amongst us. So people will now start wanting to, celebrate their lives. And everything starts from the school that we spent our time. So in these 10 years, we have lost many alumni, many faculty. They've really grown old. So we look forward to have another celebration of our lives spent in the school. So that is why we decided that, we should celebrate the Diamond Jubilee, because the next opportunity for us again to have another celebration is the Platinum Jubilee, which is 75 years, another 15 years. I'm not sure whether I myself will be alive. So, that is the kind of thought process that went in when we were discussing these things. And we said, let's have it.
I agree. So when you mentioned about memories and school, why are we taking the celebration out of the school into Chowdia Memorial Hall?
Another point is that we have 2 shifts now. Earlier it was 1 shift. So that made it even more important what the decision was taken.
So putting up the entire the show in the school with the 2 shifts in is really a challenging factor in, and we need to provide the seating, the shamiana, the sound, acoustics, lights, etc. Whereas if we move the whole thing to Chowdaya, which is very close to the school, and which is also a world-class platform where all the world-renowned artists have performed over there, and everything is under one roof, an air-conditioned hall which can seat 1,000 people, and fantastic acoustics, and it gives a fantastic opportunity for the school students also to perform over there, and it is kind of a gift from the alumni to the school, our alma mater, so that the whole celebration can be celebrated over there in a great way.
That really makes sense now. So I agree with why Diamond Jubilee, but Ramesh, can you take us through the planning that's going on behind this event?
The Grand Gala event of Diamond Jubilee has been planned for 8th August 2026. The agenda is to get in all the students who are spread over the global places to come on the same platform and to have a nice celebration and to share all the old memories of the school and to do something good for the school which we have studied in.
From what I hear, this event looks like it's going to be on a mega scale. How are you going to fund this event?
Yeah, this is a huge event, a Diamond Jubilee, and all of us know that it requires a lot of funds for the organization of such an event. This is not a school event or a Sangathan event. It is mainly to be done by the alumni to help out the school. So now we plan to have it in 3 stages. One is the donor passes, which will be mainly used for the organizing the event. Then we have donations from generous alumni towards their alma mater, and they will be doing it either individually or batch wise. So we plan to have a big collection drive, and we are already moving the details on social media.
So, what will the day look like?
Okay. We are planning a few events on that day. Okay. The first half, we are going to ask school to have their annual day. See, performing in Chaudaya is a dream for most of us when we were children. So we want to give the children of the school an opportunity to actually go there and perform. So the first half is going to be for the school. They will have their annual day. All the celebrations happen. In the meantime, the alumni can get together in the school, because we have to start in the school somewhere, right? So they come together, move around the school, relive their memories, and then in the afternoon we move to Chaudaya, and
Brilliant.
the alumni event starts in the afternoon. There will be a lot of cultural events, they mainly done only by the alumni. Okay, so and then we'll be also remembering our teachers. We'll be uh, honoring them.
Wow.
When a lot of our teachers who have retired now, they will all come, meet the students again, and relive those memories. That's what we plan.
Brilliant. Now we spoke about the funds that we need for this event, but how do you plan to reach the alumni to collect these funds?
Well, see, we have formed various committees. So I'm part of the outreach committee, which is reaching out to the alumni across the globe. So we need people from all batches across the 60 batches that has passed out, including the one which will be passing out this year. So these batches have to participate. Now, how do we reach? We had to collect names, a few names from every batch, and that is how we created a list of every batch, few students, and we are reaching out to those students to connect with their batchmates, and that is how we are trying to, that's one way. Then we are using the social media. We are using like WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, and other channels, Instagram, and that is how we are reaching out.
What do you expect from the alumni? What do you want from them?
Yeah. Now, the alumni has many ways to contribute. Somebody who's not here cannot be physically present, so they are going to give donations or maybe participate when they are here. But some of them who are here, they need to volunteer themselves. We are requesting a lot of them. We are asking them that please come and be part of it. Take some responsibilities in the run-up of this event. Some can take responsibilities for things to be done. Some can take up for the particular day, right? So that is how the event will happen. Now, in the process of reaching out to the many alumni across the globe, we actually, if you look at the group which is working towards it for the last 3 months for this Diamond Jubilee event, we're all volunteers. Not that all of us are office bearers of the association. So, we have all come by ourselves in interest. We want to do something for the school. We are finding time. Not that we cannot find time. We definitely find time. And if you look at the small group, 4 of us sitting here, I think Ramesh is from 1980. You are from?
2002, I finished my 12th.
So,
Yep.
so 2002. You can see we are, so many years
Far apart.
apart. So if you look at, we have people in Connect from 1970 batch till maybe 2017 or 2020 batches. We're all connected, but there are gaps. We're not able to reach out to many junior batches beyond 2000. So those people also need to be brought under the fold so that the junior participation is also happening. There are a lot of talent.
So you mentioned that the funds that you're collecting is also going to be used for the projects for the school going forward. The alumni would really like to know what we have done so far for the school, like all these years.
We initially started by giving a public address system to the school, and from there the journey continued along with by giving glass boards. We replaced the entire blackboards in the school by glass boards, replaced the furnitures. There were all kinds of furnitures in various sizes, shapes, forms. We brought a good uniformity, ergonomics, and making sure that students can really be comfortable in those furnitures and sit and do that. We brought in good furnitures for the staff, that is the teaching faculty in the staff room. We got certain safety drills done. We also got, in fact, this own podcast room is a contribution of the alumni. So I feel really proud and what do you say, elected to state that this is the only school, only government school and the only KV school in the entire country to have a podcast studio of its own, which is a contribution of the alumni. What else can we talk more about this?
Golden Jubilee are still with us. You joined at that time, sometime that, right? So people who join now will probably stay on with us for a longer time. So we need the next batch of people like you to carry it forward. Okay. What we want to do is whatever money we collect, for example, for the Diamond Jubilee, whatever we can beyond, if we manage to connect much beyond what we actually need for the event, that can be actually spent on the school, like the podcast room. Let me also tell you about one ongoing project. So we're getting a container room in the school premises, okay, which can develop as an office for the alumni association. It can be used for practicing, music room for the school. Initially, we might use that room for practicing for the Diamond Jubilee, because we will need to practice together, right? That's what makes the whole thing good. Feel good about actually getting together, practicing just like those school days. So that is one project that's going on right now, and we want to do many more such ones.
Good to hear.